Malaysian legal system is a rich tapestry woven from diverse traditions such as British common law, Islamic principles, and Malay customary law. Together, they form a backbone of our current legal framework. But to fully grasp the intricacies of this system, we must delve into its historical roots. Understanding the revolution of this Malaysian legal system isn't just about history, but it's about recognizing the cultural and legal diversity that shapes our present-day practices. By reflecting on this journey, we can better appreciate how our legal systems represent a fusion of heritage and modernity. One of the most defining chapters in Malaysian legal history is the era of British colonization. During this period, English common law was introduced, fundamentally reshaping our legal landscape. And the British also established structured court systems and codified laws, many of which are still in use. For instance, the Criminal Procedure Code and the Civil Procedure Code reflect this colonial influence. These laws brought uniformity and organization, but they also sidelined the indigenous legal traditions and Islamic law in certain areas. Even though the colonial legacy remains deeply ingrained, it is crucial for Malaysia to continue balancing between these inherited structures with its own unique identity. By doing so, we honor our multicultural roots while building a legal systems that truly represent us.
Religion, post-independent reform, role of religion and customary practice. Malaysian legal framework reflect its multicultural identity, combining civil law with religion and customary system to accommodate its diverse population. Dual legal system. Malaysia operates under a dual legal framework where Sharia law government personal made for Muslims such as marriage, divorce and inheritance, while civil law applies to all citizens in real life like criminal justice and contract law. Customary practice. The inclusion of Malay adat, customary practice, Chinese family traditional, and India customary law also play a role, particularly in personal and family matters. Reflection by respecting religion and culture practice, Malaysia fosters inclusivity and harmony, creating a society despite its diversity. Post-independent reform. The period following Malaysian independence in 1953 brought scientific reform to shape a legal and societal framework to the country's unique demography and political needs. Further legal sovereignty independence marked the beginning of legal sovereignty, ending colonial era legal structure. Further reflection, this reform reflects Malaysian commitment to modernization while honoring tradition.
Now, let's talk about the challenge of blending our colonial legal history with today's needs. One of the big issues we face in Malaysia's legal system is the overlap between the civil courts and Sharia courts. During the colonial era, the British introduced English common law, which is still the foundation of our civil law today. But after independence, Malaysia also adopted Islamic law for Muslims, which created a dual legal system, one set of laws for Muslim and another for everyone else. While this system tries to respect Islamic practices, it sometimes causes confusion. For example, in cases like divorce or inheritance, the same issue could be dealt with in both civil and Sharia courts, which can lead to conflicting decisions. Recognizing these challenges is the key to keep everything fair and balanced. We need to figure out how to better separate or clarify these overlapping areas while still respecting both legal systems. So, looking ahead, what can we learn from all this? Well, the important thing is that we have to keep working to improve the legal systems while still holding onto our traditions. After independence, Malaysia made a lot of changes, like creating a federal constitution to help modernize the system and ensure that everyone was treated fairly. But that balance is a work in progress, and we still need to figure out how to make the civil and Sharia system work better together. One idea is to make the boundaries clearer, so people know exactly which court to go depending on the issue. The key lesson for the future is to keep improving our legal systems, but also make sure we teach everyone about it. The more people understand the history behind our laws and the different systems in the place, the more they respect and appreciate how it all works. By learning from the past and continuing to make smart changes, we can create legal systems that work for everyone in Malaysia, no matter their background.